Let's talk about intense people. I've been told that I am extremely overwhelming and intense. And I don't even really understand what it is to be intense or to be overwhelming. But I've come to realize through my introspection is that a lot of intense people or people considered overwhelming are actually people who are highly sensitive, are overly sensitive. So for these intense people to almost be energetically intimidating is actually very fascinating because a lot of these individuals that are seen to be intense in terms of their energies just intimidating are usually the most graceful individuals inside. So what is it to be intense? Well, to be intense is to just be overly enthusiastic about life and about their friends and about they're overly enthusiastic about they're wanting to care for other people. They're wanting to give themselves completely to another individual. A lot of us in society, we wear masks and we never really fully, completely, honestly give ourselves to others. A lot of us cover up this lack of being able to give ourselves to each other fully, completely through just having lighthearted conversations. A lot of us, our life is just comprised of having fun and going out there and doing cool stuff with our friends, but really that's just to cover up that we internally really fear, have insecurities about really connecting with another individual, giving ourselves completely, honestly, fully to another person. So these people who are considered intense or overwhelming that make people extremely uncomfortable are merely just individuals who are willing to just give themselves completely, are willing to go the distance to unlock their heart chakra. A lot of us were walking around with a heart chakra that's closed, and a lot of these individuals that say that I'm open, I'm an open heart chakra, but then they get extremely uncomfortable in the presence of an individual who's willing to be there for them, to help them, to care for them, to nurture them. So for those individuals who've maybe felt like the underdog, because I know for myself I felt like the underdog countless times because of the fact I've always felt like there was something wrong with me because I always push people away because of this quality I have of just being intense, being overwhelming, and makes people uncomfortable because I'm just fully present with them. That I want to actually get to know individuals that are in my life on a deep level. And a lot of us in this world, we don't really want to get to know each other on a deep level. And I don't necessarily know the reason why, but we've gotten so used to just having these boundaries, very strong boundaries of what we can or cannot say. So we've molded ourselves to be what we think we're supposed to be. Just the same way men mold themselves to be this character of what a man's supposed to be, and women mold themselves to be this character of what a woman's supposed to be. We're all sort of molding ourselves to be something we think we're supposed to be, but nobody really knows exactly what we're supposed to be. So we're constantly trying to fit into these different molds, hoping that we're gonna fill that void within ourselves and find where we belong, but we end up feeling lost. And we end up actually feeling even more confused because we still cannot find where we fit in. And we've tried countless times to try our hardest to fit in, but it's just not working because we feel empty inside. We feel like at the end of the day, we had good times with our friends, but we go home and we just feel like we didn't even really make any meaningful connections. that these individuals that we so-call friends don't even really know us. They just know us on a superficial sort of level. And a superficial level is just really, we just go out there and have fun. And we keep everything lighthearted, and there's a bunch of boundaries. And it's like we're just playing characters. It's like literally we're playing dolls or something, because we're being characters that we aren't really. It's not who we are. It's like we're playing games with people. We're playing brats or dolls, and we're playing these characters of what we're supposed to think we're supposed to be, and we're interacting with people like the way kids play dolls, and they're playing different characters. And that's what we're doing. So when these intense people come into individuals' lives and make them uncomfortable, it's merely because of the fact that they're challenging them to start being authentic to who they are and stop trying to mold themselves to be what they think they're supposed to be. Because really, there is no key to what is the perfect man, or what is the perfect woman, or what is the perfect person. What the perfect person is just you being who you are. And I just don't understand why that's so difficult for us all. And that's why those individuals who feel like they're extremely intense, or feel like they push their friends away, just to keep being yourself, keep your heart chakra open, because for some reason, the ones with the purest heart, and with the heart that is the most open and kind and caring of the hearts, tend to be the ones that are considered the underdogs, that are considered weird. While the individuals who have a closed heart, who are basically playing games with people, playing the game of, I'm going to play this character to this group of people, and then I'm going to play this character to this other group of people, and hopefully I'll find my sense of belonging in this game of playing characters. And they're considered the normal people. They're considered the people that are just the ones that fit in, the ones that everybody likes. Yeah, everybody likes these individuals. These people may be the center of the social the social scene, maybe popular, but really are they filling that void within themselves? So you have a choice. You always has choice. You can take the road, the most traveled road, and have a bunch of connections and have friends and a bunch of friends and have fun and good times, but go home at the end of the day and feel empty inside, like you didn't really connect with anyone. Or you can take the road less traveled, and you can just go out there and be like, screw it, I'm just going to be my authentic self. I'm going to be I'm not going to play a character. I'm not going to play games or play brats or dolls with people anymore. I'm just going to go out there and be myself. And that is why, really, when we take it down to just the deep level, when we deeply introspect on this idea of why people get overwhelmed or feel uncomfortable in the presence of someone who's intense, it's merely because these people, these intense people, these overwhelming people are literally, they're just going out there and they're just being themselves to another level. And they're wanting to get to know individuals on a deep level, because they want to see them for who they are. And a lot of people, they don't want to be seen. And when people don't want to be seen, and when somebody's challenging them to show who they are, they get uncomfortable, because a lot of us are merely just wearing masks, like I said. A lot of us don't even know who we are. So when somebody's looking at us and we can see in their eyes that they see us, not just these masks or these characters we play, or these games of dolls we play with other people, but they see us, it's scary, it's overwhelming, it's intimidating. Because in their eyes, we can see that they see us, but we can't even see us. So it's scary, because we're like, oh my gosh, this person sees me, but I don't even see me. How is that possible? I don't even know who I am, but this person seems to know who I am. How is this happening? But eventually, everybody, when they're ready, and when they're willing, and when they want to experience love, friendship, true companionship, and not just superficial friends and have good times and go out of town and party and get drunk and, surface level crap, then they'll start embracing themselves. And, eventually they'll find that those people who in the past maybe overwhelmed them or seemed really intense or that made them extremely uncomfortable are actually individuals that are people who have it figured out. These people, the underdogs, the one considered weird because they just walk around and they're just super intense and super welcoming and wanting to care, and they see you for who you are, even though you don't even see yourself because you're wearing a bunch of masks. There's actually the people that can fill that void within ourselves, because within those people we can find a sense of belonging, because with those people we can be ourselves, and we know that no matter what, since they already see us for who we are deep within ourselves, they already get us. But how can we welcome in somebody who gets us without even truly knowing us if we don't even get us? It's like we can't be receptive to somebody who wants to really be there for us and to really just completely, honestly, truly just give us their time and their effort and their energy if we can't even do that for ourselves, if we can't even give ourselves the opportunity to welcome in our own authenticity, to be true to our integrity. So that's why really individuals are intimidated by you guys who are intense, because they just don't really want to face themselves, and when people see them for who they are, it's scary, because now in their eyes they see that, oh my gosh, I've been lying to myself this whole time. I've been hiding myself. I've been wearing masks, and nobody wants to come to this realization that they've been wearing masks all this time, and that they've been closed off, and that they've been sort of playing this character game, or this like playing brats or dolls with other people, and that they haven't really been true to themselves. Nobody wants to figure that out about themselves. So what they do is they reject those people that show them that about themselves. They reject them indirectly or directly. It's because people just don't want to face themselves. They don't want to come to this realization that they've been lying to themselves, that they've been not being true to their integrity and their authenticity, and that they've just been playing games with people. The game of characters, of masks. And that's fun to a certain point, but eventually a person will mature and grow up spiritually or emotionally, and will realize that that goes nowhere. That's just a meaningless sort of emptiness. That's really what it is. It's just there's just emptiness in that, because we all want to belong. All of us, we want to belong. We want to find where we belong when we're looking for it. But a lot of us are looking for it in the wrong places. We think that by molding ourselves and by playing characters and wearing masks that we're going to fit in and we're going to seem popular and maybe form our own little clique. But really, we're not. Deep inside of ourselves, we feel like we don't belong, because we look at these people and we have fun with them, but at the end of the day we just go home and, yeah, that was fun, but we feel as though we're doing an injustice to ourselves because we're not really fully being there and fully having people be there for us. It's just like playing games.